Because everyone used to call Mike Kirby like Chew Dat Light, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and now he's kind of like Chew Dat.
Heavy,
You would have to catch up.
Yeah.
Fun fact, do you want to know, really want to know how styles play into a factor? Look how strong Mike Kirby consistently shows himself. But against me, I'm undefeated against him.
Really?
Yeah, and I've beat him with 4 different characters so far. I've beat him with Yoshi, I've beaten him with Villager, I've beaten him with, I believe, Me Brawler as well.
Wow.
But he's in grand finals.
I know, and you didn't.
Oh, well, I didn't enter because I wanted to.
Enter. Oh.
Yeah, I didn't enter singles because I wanted to
do this.
Yeah, I really
dude,
wanted to.
By the way,
hang
man,
out.
you've been killing it.
Thank
You've been murdering the
Thank you.
game. You are, yeah, dude.
I think I think we've got a good synergy.
Yeah.
No,
Dude, I love your commentary, man.
Thank you.
And this is your first, like.
Pretty much. Let's
yeah.
call this my first time really commentating, like
Yeah.
kind of officially. I've jumped on for like seconds, but not really like.
Yeah. Follow this man.
Sunk my teeth in.
Follow this man.
Yes, because if you would allow me to say, I'm not just a player. I'm trying to get into casting. I also stream on Twitch at /Downfire. I'm also on YouTube. I create content. I create tutorials because, again, I've been playing this game for 10 years. I know a thing or two about player psychology, basic Smash fundamentals, and I've got tutorials. I've got, a lot of good stuff. So yeah, definitely check my stuff out on YouTube and maybe hit me up on Twitch. I love training players. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't like which again I won't name names, but there's some Twitch guys out there that they love steamrolling people and just like, oh, next. Oh, did you see that combo? No, I love telling people, all right, let's think about what you did wrong in this set.
Like a good parent.
Yeah.
You don't want to just punish them.
Yeah,
you want to make them learn.
Explain to them what they did wrong. And I've actually had people come to me in my stream, come back to my stream and said, you've helped me get better. And that feeling, honestly, is kind of like almost as rewarding as winning bracket matches. Or like, it's like, yes, like, you got to help the community. It's like, you can't just be knowledgeable and not share it. It's not fair. You know?
Exactly, man. Because like we were saying before, growing yourself will only do so much because you have to make the art that you practice meritable enough to be good or to be worth being good at.
Enticing and accessible to everybody.
Please, man.
All right, Captain Awesome stepping out. But we have Dabuz and Mike Kirby stepping into this set. And we got a pretty decent opening from Mike Kirby. Wow, he's poking out that he didn't even have to knock out Luma. He just beat Luma to a pulp.
Yo, jab finishers, dash attacks, and smash attacks. Hands down, best way to deal with Luma. They sent her flying.
And as Mike Kirby showed, fast tilts.
Oh, really?
He go.
I just
look like he's handling it.
Gotcha. I just looked away to bid
Captain
Awesome farewell.
He just beat him to a pulp.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, Mike, I see you're hungry.
Now, Kirby is so good at preventing opponents from getting down to the ground, especially now that his up air has such better frame data than previous iterations of Smash. And Rosalina kind of struggles to get down to the ground.
Yeah, she's big and lumbering. She's light, so she doesn't want to take high percent hits coming back down.
Also, a lot of landing lag on her aerials. So if she swings trying to get down and Kirby reads that as a free hit.
He has the quick responsiveness to capitalize.
Oh, and he can duck her grab, though. That's sneaky. Tall characters really do suffer against short ones in this game.
Yeah.
And
ooh, the tomahawk.
Yes. And Mike Kirby does full hop tomahawks, like with a floaty character. That's so crazy. Like,
that's no longer a tomahawk. That's just a full battle axe being swung.
It really is. In Melee, you see a lot of fastballers going for these empty short hops into grabs, but no.
For Kirby to do that?
Yeah, because like that's a reaction gimmick. You know, it's like, oh, he jumped. Like I'm expecting to block something. Oh, didn't happen. I got thrown off. This one, it's like I see him descending. I'm just waiting for the hit. Waiting. No, and it never comes.
And again, as we can see there, it's imperative that you try and challenge the I was about to say Dabuz. Well, Dabuz, if he's using Rosalina and Luma, challenge her recovery. It does not have a hitbox if he's using a default one.
Yeah, a lot of
people. Don't be scared. Don't just let her come back on.
Are too hesitant to go off and really swing at that move. Like, I get that she's a good character and she's kind of scary, and it's Dabuz and he's really scary.
Right.
But she's still a sitting duck, no matter whose hands she's in.
Challenge that up B. You might stage spike her or just raw kill her. You never know. Oh, smack in the face right there. Keeping her awake. Oh, little gutsy dash attack there.
Oh, and Dabuz with a sloppy recovery, but Luma to save him.
That's what she's there for. She, he, it. Who knows?
She.
Yeah, Luma's
I actually looked it up. Yep.
Wow, Doom with the tech.
Yeah, man. I like during the 3DS days, like super early. I was like, oh man, Rosalina's gonna be a popular character. I keep calling Luma a guy. Like, let me look it up. And
Gotcha. Gotta get your nomenclature right. Wow.
Oh!
Wow, we got
Oh!
Shinobi.
Yo, Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja Gaiden up in this. Wow. Oh, free 10. Profitable 10 right there.
He got his entry fee worth. Of
Yeah,
damage.
he got his entry fee worth of damage there. Oh,
these
losing
guys.
that tilt trade there.
Oh,
Nice.
so
Did you see
scary.
how we psyched them out and then
Yeah,
grabbed?
dude.
The Buzz has those tricks.
Yo,
Don't sleep
the
on his
sleight of
tactics.
hand. Sleight of hand right there.
It's like that classic movie moment where someone throws something, makes you hold it, and then punches you in the face. That one is kind of like, hey, look behind you.
I've seen
Oh,
that
look
in
what's
Rush
going-
Hour.
what?
That's in Rush Hour at least like 20 times.
That was a Jackie Chan move.
Huh?
What?
Ugh.
Hold the Buzz. You're such a clever player.
And there goes Luma. Rosalina's going to have to close this one out solo or wait another 10 seconds.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, by the way, they did slightly nerf Rosalina in the patch. They made Luma go from 52 HP to 48 for what that's worth, but, oh, yeah, very insignificant change.
Yeah, as we can see, he's not too flustered by that nerf. He's still commanding the first game here.
Plus, you very much more often see Luma die from getting knocked off the stage rather than actually dying
being
by virtue of HP.
Destroyed into oblivion.
Yeah. That said, though, Dabuz is still looking solid, man.
Yeah. Both these players are solid players. Like, you can kind of expect Mike Kirby to play at a certain level pretty much every time. Like, there's this theory that I have. It's you'll have players that you have to gauge them in two fronts: how good they potentially are and how often do they play at that level.
Absolutely.
You might have someone that has a skill level of 100, but if they only play at 50, they're gonna lose to that guy who's only at 75 but always plays at 75, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I totally agree. It's all about consistency in the tournament environment, because you saw someone like Bloodcross, when that dude is on, he will ravage you. He's so good. But then, you know, he just gets a little bit upset, a little salty.
and it throws him down to like a 50-40, and it just now he's just losing to anything because he's not really focused.
Yeah, I mean, your ceiling can be really high, but if your floor is in the pits of hell, man,
That's
that
what
averages
happens.
out to something pretty low.
Talk to John Numbers about getting your averages up, because that man is a master of numbers.
And master of studying, too.
Yeah, his
Guy
data is knowledge.
He's a student of the game. Okay, so got Olimar.
Counter pick.
Yeah.
Even though he won, he didn't feel too solid about that win, I guess.
I think Kirby just destroys tall characters. That's why when I played Mike Kirby earlier in bracket today, I did not go Falcon.
Yeah, you were going to miss those grabs.
Yeah, and everything. Jab, dash attack, everything goes over his head.
Yep.
Rosalina, it's a little less severe, but she still has her grab get crouched by him, and just he's so tiny and easy to avoid hits with.
Yeah. I gotta say, that nose not entirely flattering on the face of Kirby.
No, not very,
Nah.
but it's not on Olimar either, so. Okay.
Oh, see? Mike Kirby doesn't let you land freely. These are both, I would say these are the two best players in the game right now as far as not letting you land. Even so much more than players like
At least
Zero.
in this, around here, they're you know,
Yeah, that's true.
that's their claim to fame for sure, or they're like particularly standout examples of that kind of style. Oh man, Dabuz, I love the Olimar trick of, oh whoa, he just had 4 Pikmin on the screen. One was like about to die, but still, that's, okay, never mind. One of them was Kirby's. Yeah, completely
Let's not
forgot
get
that
psyched out
was
here.
possible. Yeah.
He does have that big nose. Ooh, just one after the other.
And this Olimar doing a lot worse than Rosalina, actually.
Yeah.
It was not this close. Up throw, that's going to be it.
But hey, the lead is the lead, huh?
Clean 100, though. Okay, he's got a purple and a white, the good and plenty right now.
Yes. Not a big fan of those, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh
No! Olimar, you're supposed to know about spaceships,
Getting scooped. I bet the pilot of that ship is just snickering under his breath right now.
Some random Star Fox villain.
I got one on the board, guys.
Can't let you do that.
All right, he's shaking him off with that neutral
Wow.
air.
He read Mike Kirby's tendency to go in with spot dodges because Mike Kirby read Dabuz's tendency to grab him at close range. So Dabuz's like, oh, we're charging these up.
That is that Inception level reading. Sometimes you have to read that your opponent wants to read you.
Yes.
And then read, you know.
Yeah, and it goes layers and layers deeper at top levels of play. just always are striving to be that one step ahead of your opponent.
And it's oftentimes not very easy to pick up. It's like sometimes that happens more often than you think. You might not be able to catch it.
And due to the rock, paper, scissors nature of this game, you have to be always exactly one step ahead of your opponent. Because if you read too deep and you overcomplicate it, that can actually cost you dearly. Oh, and is that it? Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be game 2 for Dabuz.
All right, Dabuz, tournament point right now.
Nice.
This could be it for him.
But Mike not looking terribly flustered.
Nah, I think he's used to losing to Dabuz, as are most people in this region.
So he's like, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, I'm fine with second. You know, that's still a solid chunk of change.
But now is not the time to give up. Back against the wall. You are in second place.
I think he switched those customs up.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what he changed to.
Mike Kirby is explaining it to Dabuz.
All right, I didn't see the set, but I think it started with a 3 in the first one, so it might be Ice Breath instead of Jumping Inhale. I don't even know. We'll see.
I don't think he's using Ice Breath. I highly doubt it.
He was using it in doubles to great effect, but then again, the chances of catching a stray freeze. Okay, yeah, so it is definitely Jumping Inhale, and the rest we'll see as it comes. And just again,
I think he changed the hammer because he would not. He's not going to change the up B.
Yeah, no, that's definitely going to stay. And
no big reason to change the rock.
The rock is not. Yeah, maybe Meteor, just because you can catch him while he's flying. But I don't know. Like, either way, I feel like Kirby's specials are not the crux of his game against Olimar. It's definitely those normals. Those feet are just going to get him in there. And since Olimar has such a slow grab, if Kirby gets something like a fully spaced back air into like up tilt on block, you know, he can be very safe at poking Olimar.
Yep.
That's what Olimar struggles the most against. Characters with good boxing and poking games. Ooh.
That DI was probably
bad,
indicative of just not anticipating that interaction.
Yeah, he wasn't ready for that. He was probably looking to get out, you know, trying to run out, and instead they just sent him flying to the... Yo, that's that West Coast DI, baby. He was DIing to the West Coast of the stage.
Just completely lateral.
For those of you guys who don't know much about Smash culture, Smash lore, back in the Melee days, if you DI'd something terribly and died way early, it was called West Coast DI. East Coast knew what was up.
Oh, I didn't think that was going to catch. Oh, wow. Empty jump to an inhale actually worked. Has a little bit of an edge now in the projectile war here.
And tournament stock here for Dabuz. He just needs to kill Mike Kirby one more time to walk away with like 200 something bucks. Maybe 300. Nah, yeah, in the twos. Okay, and now Kirby just going to chuck those Pikmin too. Throwing vegetables.
That's it.
You know Pikmin are carrots? Or wait, no, I'm sorry. He named them Pikmin because on Olimar's home planet, there are pick carrots that resemble them. So he's like, oh yeah, that's why I named them Pikmin.
Oh, that's cool. I actually did not know that. You're surprising me with your game tech.
Don't worry, man.
Out of match tech.
I haven't played that many games. I played Pikmin 1 for like a couple hours when I was a kid. But yo, Mike Kirby, let's not lose focus here.
Yes.
We are still in the midst.
Shinobi hit his way into the second stock there.
My man is Ninja Gaidening right now, and will he be able to survive another like minute and a half Ninja Gaiden song worth?
He's going in for those dash grabs. They're not working out though.
And
there we go.
Olimar's moral compass, pretty shady if he can just throw these Pikmin so mercilessly.
He doesn't care.
Let him die, just pluck more. He's like, oh, well.
Does not care.
Back to the assembly line. Okay. Oh, the jumping inhale.
Too short.
You think maybe that's what Dabuz was charging that up smash for?
Maybe.
Because Mike Kirby has been using jumping inhale to get out of the corner a lot.
And I think he was relying on the tilt of the stage to help that move land better than it should. Oh, there we go. All right, the matchup is slightly improved.
Okay, Dabuz is just trying to gather some space for himself, keep playing the long-range game. He doesn't want to rush him for the kill because even though Mike Kirby is so close to dying, Olimar's rushdown game is really nothing to write home about.
Yeah, so it's seeing pretty. He doesn't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, still just going to let Mike Kirby come to him no matter the circumstances.
This is looking like a snowball fight. After-school snowball fight, just scooping
it really
and throwing.
Is. Everyone's got weird noses and stuff. Oh, and that's it.
And that is it to close out singles.
All right, guys. So that concludes Smash Attack number 6. Dabuz, once again champion. He has been undefeated at Smash Attack.
Yes.
Every time he's come here, he's won. He's only dropped one set, that being to 6WX in the winner's side of Grand Finals. So he still didn't lose the tournament because he brought it back and won.
Very strong showing from both players. Good stuff to both Mike Kirby and Dabuz.
All right, and this commentary team has been Max Ketchum
and Dire on Fire.
And it's been real. Dude, I'm going to ask you to hop off, get a quick little interview with our champ.
Sounds good. See you guys around.
You know, am I completely unobservant for just noticing your shirt? Because that's an awesome shirt.
Yes, I actually wear this shirt too. I think every single Smash Attack I've worn this shirt.
Really? Well,
it must be a good luck charm.
Really unobservant then. Okay, anyway, here we are with iQHQ Dabuz. Smash Attack, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 champion?
I only went to 4, 5, and now 6.
Okay.
I'll make it final Smash Attack next week, and hopefully
Yes, I was going to ask you about that in a second. But first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are just on a tear through this region, man. After so last weekend at Spring Fighter, you took an unprecedented 3rd place.
Yeah, I was, well, that day, okay, so I don't like that venue because there were just too many people in there. I felt, like, sick. Like, you can ask RJ. I had to postpone my match versus Angel and Winners because I was about to, like, throw up.
Oh, jeez.
So I went outside, like, walk. Not even that, just too many people in there, so I was just feeling really bad that day. Like, I kind of wanted to just leave.
Okay, gotcha. And so what do you think, you know, that aside, what did losing in, well, not such a terrible fashion or anything, but, you know, just a fashion that you're not used to. You know, you dropped 2 sets in a tournament. What did that teach you? What did you reflect on in the time leading up to Smash Attack?
I mean, honestly, I felt like I was autopiloting a bit, but I really didn't take much from it because that day I wasn't playing well due to feeling sick, you know? Like, sometimes you have to say, okay, I did this wrong, this is what I can improve on, and other times you have to be like, you know what? There was a reason I lost I can't really control, or I can control in non-game ways. And that's a take-home lesson.
And I bet the Twitch chat's going to be blown up with no Johns, but I know, like, you know, you're very genuine about it, and I do see in your pattern of results that it looks pretty legit.
Yes. I was actually very surprised with today's results, speaking of them, you know? We had
a lot of upsets.
Vinny losing the Blood Cross. I heard, like, a very janky win, but it's still, like, that was upset. And then Mike Kirby versus Vinny, I know, like, Vinny has trouble with that, so I wasn't surprised at that, but it's still, like, you know, Vinny got 2nd, and then, like, he got, like, a 5th. Sadly, they had him and Will to fight, and they always practice. That kind of, like, sunk. But, like, then you have, like, John Numbers, Mike Kirby, and Captain Awesome taking top 4 was, like, really surprising.
Nobody saw that coming, man. And, I mean, the land of upsets is real right now, but you got to also keep in mind this game is about just shy of 8 months old, including the 3DS.
No way. I thought it was like 6 months old now.
It'll be 8 months, including the Japanese release on May 12th.
Oh my god, time has flown by.
It has. So either way, though, still a very young game. You can't really expect results to be terribly consistent, but one thing that has been consistent is you dominating this region.
I don't know. I just put a lot of time into this game, a lot of effort. I really just want to make this game work. I travel as much as I can. I always try to fight the hardest people again. To be honest, I was a bit disappointed I didn't get to fight Vinny in bracket because I really wanted that, like, run back.
The revenge, yeah.
But yeah, I just put in the time and it shows.
So who would you say your hardest opponent of the day was?
Of the day, okay. I fought Captain Awesome, Mike Kirby, and John Numbers. Honestly, John Numbers, I'd say is my hardest because he always brings the matches, like, super close. Like, if I know if I lose that first stock versus him, that could just be, like, the game. It's so hard.
Oh, and this is Dabuz's winnings presented by the Rapture.
This is pretty beautiful, I gotta say.
And as far as the whole region goes, who would you say are, like, your top 3 biggest threats?
My biggest
to you personally.
Okay, me personally. J-Tail is number 1. He's the only person in this region who's positive versus me. Although I really want to fight him now that the patch came out.
Oh,
but it'll be a hard match. 60X has taken sets off me, so second hardest. And then I guess the third hardest is either Vinny or Nairo, just because Vinny plays me enough to know my habits. And then Nairo is just Nairo. You never say he's not a top threat to you.
He has X Factor in real life, man. He could just, like, all of a sudden be in there and destroy you for no reason.
Oh, like, my God, yeah. Especially with ZSS, like, oh, you're 30, I'm 100. Doesn't matter. Down throw, up air. Read your air dodge twice. Up air, you're dead.
Now, today, you won about 260, give or take, right? So that's pretty sizable, right? But
that's all right.
Next weekend on Sunday, we're going to be having this tournament called Final Smash Attack. Don't get shocked, fans. Don't worry, it's not the end of the Smash Attack series. We still are going to have plenty more to come, but it's because Final Smash is a moving game, you know? So that is a 16-man invitational high-stakes tournament, very reminiscent of Curly Mustache for those of you guys who are, you know, followers of the FGC, Yipes' tournament, high rollers, invitation only. So 16 of the best players in this region are going to be competing for $50 entry apiece, which already starts the pot size at $800. Plus, we're going to have 100 thrown on top of that by Dynamic Custom Beadworks.
Awesome.
So that's already $900. And, you know, any sponsors that want to pop up or even individual benefactors who want to donate over the week, you know, hit me or Spooky or Rapture up, and we'll make that happen for you if you want to donate something. We'll definitely give you props and shout-outs. But either way, you know, our goal is to have a $1,000 pot going.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be huge. It's going to be hype. Like, people are going to want to watch this. This is going to be a great tournament. Like, if you want to sponsor, if you even have a sponsor, think about it, do it. Yeah,
Final Smash Attack is going to be amazing. So, of course, you're one of the invited guests, one of the featured people.
We have 6WX, we have J-Tails. Who else do we have?
Will.
Gohan, yeah, Will,
Gohan, Snakey, Vex, playing Ganon.
Yeah, Vex is going to be... Guys, I'm not sure if anyone's heard of Vex. He was a really good player in Brawl. He hasn't been on the radar for Smash 4 much because his region, as far as I know, isn't active. But he is a player that just does awesome things. You're going to love watching Vex.
Vex is so hyped to watch, man. And he plays Ganon, which is, like, super hype. Oh, actually, we have the roster right here coming up. Spooky's about to show it. So this is something for you guys to look forward to next weekend.
Yeah, so I have the full image here, but obviously it's a little hard for them to see it. So what I'm going to try to do is kind of show it half and half.
Tweak. I forgot about that.
Give me just a second on that.
So the full roster, you've got yourself, Dabuz, 6WX, the best Sonic in the world, 4th place at Apex, a lauded champion, definitely one of them, single-handedly brought Sonic into the forefront of this game. He's definitely undisputed the best Sonic.
He actually inspired me to pick up Sonic. When I saw him playing how good he was, I'm like, you know what? I want to pick this character. If he looks fun, he looks good, I'm going to copy 6WX. And Stagman, shout out to him in Florida.
Yep.
Those two players make Sonic, like, look good.
And we've also got J-Tails, the original Diddy Kong in this game. And, you know, he won KTAR 11.
He's won all the KTARs.
He's won all the Smash 4 KTARs, and he really opened people's eyes to just how good Diddy Kong is in this game. Then we have DK Will. Just like 6WX, character specialist, has been maining DK since Brawl unabashedly, and finally in Smash 4 it's paying off because now he can win with that character.
Oh yeah, definitely. DK Will is a player who's been loyal to DK since Brawl, put DK on the map in Brawl, took placings no one even thought DK could get, and is doing the same thing in this game. He is a champion and he's awesome to watch. He would just go for the hardest reads and make them work. And
of course we got the Leap of Faith boys, False and Keitaro, Rush Hour Smash themselves. False, one of the most prolific Sheik mains in the world. He's kind of been slipping up a little bit lately in his results, but he is a monster at his full potential.
I've been talking to him, and he says he's like using Luigi more nowadays.
Oh, that's awesome.
And his Luigi it's still putting in work. Let's be honest here. Getting top 4 like every tournament he enters is no small feat.
Oh, yeah, dude. False is an absolute monster, and I'm definitely hoping to see him bounce back big. One of my best friends in the whole community, one of my favorite kids to see. And Keitaro definitely just... the life of the party,
cool,
man.
Chill people.
Yeah, great kids. I love those guys. And Keitaro plays Diddy Kong, also me Brawler. You know, we might see probably a little bit more of the latter at post-nerf.
Yeah.
And then, who's that guy?
Who is this handsome guy right there?
Who mains Captain Falcon wearing a headset.
Oh, it must be Doom. Oh, no, it's Max Ketchum right here, guys.
That's me, guys. I'm going to be one of the featured invitationalists, bringing some Falcon love to you guys. Might have to default to Mario for some bad matchups as they rise up, but I don't know. None of these players really play anybody that would make me completely discouraged from playing Captain Falcon.
Closest thing is Sheik, right?
Right. And that's not, the worst. But then we've got Ribs.
An up-and-coming player who has been placing in every tournament and really improving fast using Ness.
Yes, and he's an ex-top professional in Gears of War.
Oh, yes. He was
one of the best in the world.
One of the best in the world, hands down.
And then I don't want to take too long, but we've got Tweak, undisputed best Bowser Jr., low-tier hero, monster in multiple Smash games. Got Dill, really underrated but extremely talented Sheik player from the House of 3000.
He didn't use go these and get top 4 every time or win them. I know he also got top 8 at Spring Fighter last weekend.
Yeah, he got 9th at Spring Fighter, and he got 4th at Smash Attack 1. Then we've got the Hitbox Arena boys, Avalon and Angel Cortez from Bergen County, New Jersey, Sheik and Diddy Kong mains. A lot of people are speculating that they've been hit hard by the nerf, but I think these guys have it in them to actually pull some stuff off. And we've got the last 4 guys who, they filled some open slots when a couple people like Nairo and Vinny had to decline their invites to this tournament. But Vex, Snakey, Gohan, and Raptor all monsters in their own right. Vex, I'd say, is the most recognizable of these four, but don't sleep on any of them because they're still really good.
They all have good wins and accomplishments under their belts, you know?
Yes. So
that's why they're here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they were invited. Now, Final Smash Attack, guys, April 26th. That's next Sunday. You can catch it here on this very stream, Team Spooky. And, I mean, that's what it is. $900 in the pot so far and counting. Could get more going.
It's going to be awesome. Just high competition, everything you could want. That's why it's invitational.
Also, if you want to show up and enter the public tournament, we're going to have a 3v3 open tournament earlier in the day, so we're going to show some love to that new format, see what's good. With 3v3s, I don't feel like anyone's really tried it on a big stage yet, and not that it's going to be a huge tournament, but we're definitely expecting somewhat of a solid turnout, hoping people will be enthusiastic about trying these new things out. Crack the meta open. It's fresh. You could, honestly, who knows? You could